Arrays are the backbone in every programming languages due to their wider role and usage. That's why it's essential in PHP to learn arrays and arrays functions. So first we are going to learn about arrays. What are arrays? Arrays is a data type by using you can easily add large amount of data according to their indexes. So like you have boxes and you label them with some numbers. So your box will be a data and your label will be index. So arrays work on two things, index and data. You can more simplify this example by considering your roll number in college. So mine was 34 and my name was Jazib, and there was this other guy Ali whose roll number was 35 and his name was Ali. There were also some other guys with different roll number and with different names. So their roll numbers are indexes and their names are the data. So by having the roll number, you can easily find out the respective person. So now let's see the array index. It's very simple. Now I'm going to create one array of name, and first I have created one variable. Now I have to equal it with our keyword of array, and in which I'm going to add different items and names. For adding some character or string, I have to quote it in single quotation or maybe double quotation. So now I'm going to add name, my name, Jazib, and the next item I'm going to add in the same array of name will be Ali, then Akram in single quote as well. So I have created one simple array of name. Now Jazib has the default roll number of 0, Ali has the default roll number of 1, and Akram has the default roll number of 2. And one more thing to remember, array indexes are always start by default with 0. So Jazib has 0, that's why. So if I echo our array of name and the index of 1, so who's on 1? Ali is on 1 because Jazib is on 0 index, Ali is on 1 index, and Akram is on 2 index. So let's save this one out. I have this file of arrays.php. Saving the file, calling our new files of arrays.php. See, now we have Ali. So if we change this name to 0, then we will have Jazib. If we change it for Akram, so we have to type 2 right here. So that's how arrays work. So you can add many things in your array as you want. You can add numbers, you can add data, characters, whatever you want. So now I'm going to create one more array of food, in which I'm going to add some numbers and data as well. So first I'm going to add pizza, then I'm going to add simple number, then one more number, then I'm going to add array within an array, and inside this array I'm going to add couple of items in single quote or maybe double quote, whatever you want. So I have created one array, and within that array I have created one more array of some Korean, Asian, French and German, and at last in the array of food I put this pasta right here. So you can access any of the member of this array you want. I can access this 15 first. For that I just have to echo our array name, and that was food, and I want to show first this 15. So this one is at index of 0, 1 and 2. So if I want to show this German, so it means that it has the index of pizza 0, 10, 1, 15, 2, and then we have the index of whole what? We have the index of 3. So I have to mention in my echo statement first 3, And in the third member of this array, I'm going to call this German. And this German is add the index of 2 within this new array. 0 Asian, French 1 and German is 2. So I have to mention 2 right here. Now let's save this one out and see it in browser now. See, now we have first 15 and then by 3 and 2 we had German in our browser. So this is the way you can add items in your array in a sequence index. But what if you want to add some item at some certain place? You can do that easily by just giving some specific index to some specific item. So here I am going to give one new index of anything I want. I can give it 56 index to our new item of mango. I can give 300 index to apple. Now let's save this one out. Now if you want to see the structure of this whole array of food, you can do that by simply using print r function in your echo statement. It's going to show you structure of your array. So echo print dash r, then you have to pass what your array name, and that was food. Closing of this function. Let's save this one out and see it in browser now. Now here we have the structure of our array. So if I close this print r into our pre-tag, then you will see the structure more clearly. See, now we have our first array in which we have pizza, 10, 15, and at the third index we have new array in which we have Asian, French, German, and then we have the last item pasta. Then we have added two more item at index of 56 mango and at index of 300 apple. Now this was just simple array. We also have one more array type, that is associative type, that work on key and value, in which you are not bound with integer or number index. You can define even character index as well, calling it as a key. So let's clear these things from here on the screen. So now I'm going to create one associative array with the name of color. Now we have to define our key and value. So now I'm going to define one key value and I'm going to call it A. And for giving it some value, first I have to use this equal sign, then this arrow. We need to make this arrow to define that A is a key and this key has some specific value. And I'm going to give it value of 40 in string, whatever I want. For giving it more value, I can give one more key with the name of B, and I'm going to give it value of pizza here. So now if I want to access this 40 value, I can just simply call our first array name, and that was color, and then I have to mention the simple key right here. Now let's echo this one out, or let's save this one out, refreshing the page. See, now we have 40 here. So if we change this A to B, then we will have pizza in our browser. See, so this is called associative array. They are always very helpful while coding PHP. You can also do concatenation with associative array simply. So now let me create one array here of food. So I have created this simple array of food in which I have two keys, Asian and Italian, and two values, pizza and biryani. Now let's concatenate it by just echoing first our array name, then we have to mention our key as well. Now let's concatenate it with this string first and then with this second key. Now let's save this one out, see it in browser. See, now we have pizza is for biryani. Now it's picking up the key and giving us values of Italian, that was biryani, and for Asian, that was pizza. We can also see the structure of these associative array that we just created by just echoing what? We have to echo our function of print underscore r by seeing the structure of this array of food. Now let's put pre-tag so that we can see it properly. See, now we have this associative array in which it's also indicating our key and value, Italian and then biryani. So this is just a quick intro to our arrays and associative arrays. By using keys and values, you can put as many as value as you want. So in the next lecture, we are going to learn about arrays function.